Hey, thank you, Tony. And well, right now it appears Matthew will not directly threaten southern New England. As Tony mentioned, we're still seeing the impacts of the storm in other ways. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Planner is live over at TF Green Airport in Warwick. He's been keeping an eye on flights heading to the southeast. Jared?
Mike, a pretty seamless tropical travel day here, but the real question is what comes next? A beautiful fall day for flying in and out of TF Green, and the schedule board was just as nice, even as air travelers head to Florida, where those along the coast are urged to leave ahead of a dangerous Hurricane Matthew. We caught up with passengers on JetBlue's Flight 475 to Orlando. Mike and Kathy Duda live in Westerly.
We're not on the coast. We're going right to Disney. We're going to meet our grandkids and my daughter and son-in-law right there. They're flying out of Boston.
Connecticut's Dick Bauer is headed down for a work event. He doesn't have to fly back for a while, but he and his coworkers have been following Matthew's track, and they made some late changes.
In fact, we moved our flight up. We were going to go tomorrow, and we decided today was probably the safer bet to be sure we got there in time for the weekend.
They had to switch airlines at a greater cost. Bauer says he has been in Florida during severe weather.
It was in central Florida, so it was rainy and windy. It wasn't horrible. I think the coast is a little more vulnerable, so we're hoping that being inland a little bit is going to be safer for us.
Now the Dudas would travel through wind and rain if it meant seeing their grandkids. They were all smiles before going through security. And if there are return travel problems to deal with, well,
I'm retired. She's retired.
We'll stay till we
Right.
get home.
I still got we got a credit card, so so everything's clear for tonight. And maybe a little rain. That's all right. Maybe the park will be a little bit empty.
now, coming up new at 6 o'clock, we talked to a local woman who's down in Florida right now. She and her friends have been planning for a very long time to go on a cruise. These different women, some of them have come in from different countries all to be together, and we talked to her about how everything is shaping up down there. For now, live in Warwick with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom at TF Green Airport, I'm Jared Planner, Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you, Tony. New at 6 tonight, a Warwick woman who is in Florida right now is scheduled to go on a cruise to the Bahamas. Needless to say, her vacation plans are changing thanks to Hurricane Matthew. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Planner continues our live pinpoint weather team coverage in Warwick. Jared?
Mike, several U.S. ports are closed tonight. That is a non-starter for many cruise passengers who are stuck. While air travelers had no problem flying from TF Green to Florida destinations today, cruise line passengers are already seeing their tropical plans come apart with Matthew on the move.
This is the first experience any of us have had with this.
Warwick's Amy Saylor is in Florida tonight in a group of 7 women, several of them mothers, who had planned their ladies-only Bahamian cruise for a long time.
One of my friends is here from Brazil. I have a friend here from Toronto.
Today, Saylor received a letter from Carnival with news that Port Canaveral was closing and with talk of refunds and a shortened voyage.
We were supposed to get into Nassau Friday. They may turn it into a 2-day cruise.
The Cocoa Beach Hotel the women were slated to stay in before setting sail was part of an evacuation leading them to Orlando, where Wednesday's sunshine didn't reveal the danger churning offshore.
We're just trying to have fun and trying to do stuff because we've had it planned for so long.
And what's more, with a busy weekend down in Orlando and people scrambling to find accommodations, Saylor and her friends, their hotel cannot guarantee accommodations for them through the weekend. By the way, Amy Saylor set to fly back here on Sunday. No telling, of course, how that goes. Live at TF Green Airport tonight with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Planner, Eyewitness News.